Hello guys, it's friendly Nikolai here. In this video we are going to take a first look of upcoming FALLUJAH map. We all been waiting for this map so long, it's crazy, but I'm actually really happy that it took this long because this map is insane. It's so immersive and realistic looking city that I haven't seen in any other game. In my opinion, this is the best video game terrain I ever seen. I managed to explore pretty much the entire city and here is some of my favorite locations in this map. There is one compound which is recreation of Bin Laden house. They said they wanted to bring this compound to FALLUJAH even though it's not realistic. But I like it a lot. It looks amazing with that crashed heli in the front yard, and I personally cannot wait to order my heli pilot to land inside that compound for immersion, of course. But like the dev said in their live stream, helicopters will not be included in the first release. But when they add those helicopters to this map, this is going to be really fun for everybody, because there's plenty of different landing zones. There's like a football field, there's big rooftops where you can safely land and not being forced to hover above it, because that is a huge problem in squad. There's only few buildings where we can land helicopters, and those are like the T buildings. Also, many of these building rooftops are connected to each other, which means you are able to jump to another building really easily. So we are probably going to see many cool firefights in these rooftops, and many helicopters or downs when they are trying to land there. Also, this map have multiple different mosque buildings, and these are not the normal buildings that we've seen in Al Basra. These are really well detailed and it actually feels like a building in the war zone. Unfortunately, these buildings are not fully enterable, but you can climb up on the roof and towers as well. Probably my favorite building so far. Also, I noticed that there's tunnel system, which is really small, but still it's really funny way to make a surprise attack for the enemy. So during the preview event with the developers, I was saying that the way I want to play this map is with Insurgency game mode. I think this map have a perfect map design for that type of game mode, where Blue 4 side have tanks, helicopters, overall like so much more weaponry that the Insurgency team have, and their only hope is to ambush them inside this city. And it will be ideal to see that unarmed role that squad currently have to play a role in this game mode, that if Blue 4 kills this unarmed man, their team will lose that ticket instead of Insurgency team. But before that kind of feature would work, Blue 4 team should have an ability to arrest these unarmed players. There should be like a shotgun which is using beanbag rounds. That would work really well. At least it worked in Project Reality back in the days. But that is something that I'm really looking forward whenever they plan to make improvements to current Insurgency game mode. But if you are guys interested to test FALLUJAH, it's going to be happening Tuesday, and this information might change, but right now it's planned to be tomorrow. Yep, and I'm super excited, guys. I can't wait to have proper gameplay in this map and see actually how it's gonna run and how it's gonna play out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this first look of FALLUJAH map, and definitely much more squad content incoming in the near future. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I see you on the next one.
Or stuff that we need to work on. That's always the fun.
Dude, this camp looks amazing.
I keep calling it palace for some reason. Which is
how do I get you guys fast?
Take one of those. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have admin rights on this, because I also could admin cam.
Yeah. Can you approve that, please? Thank you.
10 minutes to do.
I did.
Oh wow.
Oh, we got on the roof now. Yeah.
So could actually land a helicopter here, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. If there were helicopters, yeah.
So yeah,
Let's get a card up front
your
with
your
the
plan for
base.
release is to not have helicopters, right?
Yeah, we mentioned that during the dev chat. The reality is it's just not optimized for it yet, but we'd like to keep trying. It's just not like 100% a sure thing. So we don't want to commit to.
Yeah, there's certain part. It's no certain types of things we can do. Probably soon that we can test out and see if it helps in terms of that. So it can let us have helicopters. But it's just not something we have had time.
It's just something we
to
still
do
need to
yet,
test,
basically.
basically.
Yeah.
Nando, did you get in the vehicle?
Is this a,
Yeah, I'm
gonna
driving a
open up
truck.
the internals to it, or
Okay.
are you gonna keep it locked?
Come again?
Are you gonna, like with the mosque, are you gonna open this building up eventually, or is this gonna just stay as like a closed off?
Thanks one is more like
It's
the
kinda skin
rooftop
first gear.
and it's stuck in first gear.
Yeah, the truck.
Press it.
That's supposed to happen. Yeah, the area southwest here is basically gonna be the kind of date farm. So it's a bit of like breakup in terms of the urban areas, that you get a bit of a green space in there also. Get that feng shui.
There's a
Did you
video
say
driving
feng
through
shui?
now.
Feng shui.
You gotta go easy on him. He's no read.
Norwegians were good at interior design. Is that just a...
We don't talk about that.
Please don't leave me.
Yeah, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Jump in admin cam. You can go faster.
Oh, that's true.
It's a birdie gun.
Oh my god, I just got major Project Reality deja vu firing that thing.
If I can hit
That is
It's
sick.
insane.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the ultimate chat vehicle.
Rocking through the city.
Just doing a whole run through the town, not even slowing down, just shooting down everybody left and right. From the rooftops. Full on action movie.
There we go.
I'm gonna reload.
The back seat of this Jeep is good.
It's gonna go around the outskirts of the city here now. Bit different area.
It's crazy because I was in the camera mode. I was holding shift while moving the camera throughout the town, and after like 10 seconds, I wasn't even like a third of the way in. This thing is absolutely massive. Yeah,
so
it's
anyway,
about
outer,
3 kilometer area.
Yeah, the city itself is about, and then you have about a kilometer of,
Who's on the
about a
gun?
kilometer of kind of surrounding terrain.
Is it Nano?
What? Sorry, what?
Nano, can I test the MG? If you hop on the F4. Oh.
There you go. I left you some ammo because I'm nice.
Oh, nice, nice.
Oh, I can see inside my own neck on the back seat, but that's okay. I'm
the
glad
view
that
from
I'm
here.
just the SFX audio volume.
You can kind of figure out, I think this is just a good example of, you can actually see how big the map is. If So you kind of look from the hilltop into the city here, and
Don't let
then
the
you look at the
don't
minimap,
bend
how
over,
little of the
please.
city you're actually seeing.
Ooh, there's barracks here.
POI is this called?
Yes, bro. There's so many cameras flying
This is
around
training
there.
camp
With sandbags.
down in the
These
south
guys know
south
what's
side
up.
here.
And now we are really far away from the town. Let's see.
Yeah. So this is mainly gonna be a main base, I think, for the insurgents. This,
Let me
this
look at
flag
models, I
here.
don't even
But
know
I think
the models.
some of the layers are gonna have it on as a flag.
I think an invasion layer will have it, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a first flag for invasion or something like that.
Yeah, the battle with Marines was basically triggered by there were a couple of Blackwater PMC contractors that were escorting, I think, a VIP or something into the city, and their convoy got attacked. They kind of, they lost, and one of them got hung up on the bridge and was kind of like, pictures were taken, and it became like a big media thing for the U.S., and that's why the U.S. sent Marines into Fallujah. Was to kind of take the city back, because it was a very big insurgent stronghold for sure.
So it's this one next to the old town here?
And the thing is that the most famous Battle of Fallujah was actually, it's called the Second Battle of Fallujah.
The first one was the army. Yeah, first army went in, they kind of got their asses handed them a little bit. The Marines went in, they also got their asses handed to them, but they also kind of handed the asses to the insurgents as well.
I would have one question, not about this map, but use Marines. Is the plan to make them modern day, or is it gonna be?
It's gonna be a hybrid solution where they're kind of in the middle of the modernization phase, so it's gonna be both.
There's no set date for really any of the factions, to be honest. So it'll always, like the other factions, it'll be a mix of gear from different time
like
periods, but
helicopter
mostly
crash.
like 2000 to current.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I think basically taking the last 10-15 years, and then kind of picking and choosing a bit in terms of what action.
Dude, this looks amazing.
So we're trying to balance it towards towards the gameplay. Not running always the most realistic loadouts, but we try to make sure that weapons are accurate and in terms of how they are in real life, and we
it's always
don't
about
try to go too over the top in terms of that. But
always about.
Dude, this looks so cool.
Got the police station.
Can't believe.
I was gonna say, this looks like the new police station from. It's like, is this going to be a playable cap? Because this could be quite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's gonna be on a water
definitely,
route.
Can somebody explain what is this on the central city? On my position.
The park? Yeah, there's a statue that got ripped down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this was another good example of where we wanted to have urban breaks, so that it wasn't just constant building. It could be where a helicopter lands, or it could be where vehicles kind of set up. But also, it's a strategic, where the infantry has to figure out how they're going to get to the other side.
Yeah. It's very similar to some of the football fields in Narva as well.
much bigger. Like the map
Yeah.
was basically the same size.
I think at
but
one
the
point we were
whole
gonna do
south of this
1-to-1.
map- Yeah, the whole south of the map, as you see it, I've opened the minimap. The whole south of the map was also city, or more like an outskirts area, not like the densest part of the city, but like a village outskirts kind of feeling. So there was definitely more to it, but then we realized we wanted to make it narrow it down a bit and focus
This
on
map is
getting
amazing.
the
Imagine
quality
having like a
instead of just
convoy
making it big to make it
driving
big. That was kind of the thing
down
we
this
realized
road.
really early on.
I remember from the first playtest, you can actually climb these ladders in the cranes. It just
And then
takes
you
a very
kinda
long
like
time 'cause you have
dismount
to jump
around
one
here.
rocket.
Yeah, jump between each.
Around here,
Yeah.
maybe behind this bush.
I'm not
Yeah,
going
it's
to
the same
say,
crane
but
on
I
Circle, I
did.
think.
And then you just push in from here.
Oh, is there a
towards
crane
the
on
mast.
Skull that you can climb?
Probably that never gonna happen,
Yeah,
but
you
that
can
will be
Climb on
ideal.
Circle, can you?
Yes, you can.
Cinematic.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's always fun when people go up there. It's like, yeah, layers.
The reason why we need crates, like supply crates, is because of these T buildings. You need to have like a helicopter landing on the T building.
Man, we need the fucking crates.
Yeah. I missed that from VR, I do.
Yeah.
I remember on Moocher, I would just sit up on top of the roofs waiting to receive rates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's like getting on the chopper and just diving down.
Nice.
Yeah, they have full interior. Well, I think full. No, a couple rooms are.
Yeah.
I think it changes depending on the building, though. Like certain buildings have different rooms.
There's even a TV over here playing static. Did you guys see that?
Oh, nice. That is an Easter egg.
Sony radios.
Oh,
was that Easter egg fun?
Definitely.
It plays a sphere.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Someone is disappointed. Someone is disappointed because we already found that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can go.
I spent 4 years working on that Easter egg.
What was this?
Worth it.
Right, where Nano?
Yeah, let's check out markets for sure. The markets are probably the last major POI, I think. I don't think. Is there any other big ones that we missed?
I feel like
the main downtown street.
Yeah, true. We kind of drove right through the downtown when they first.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't see this.
Yeah, the market's pretty extensive.
is also a good area.
Oh shit!
Hey, my dog, come here and shoot these watermelons. I wanna see what happens.
I know, that's what I'm doing, man. I need to
That
see
looks
this.
legit.
Gotta give it a try.
Ah!
Shoot it again.
How'd you go from camp to in-game? Control. No, Shift B resets you, or no?
That's sick.
No, it doesn't do that. Yeah,
No, I got
it's kind of
reset.
on and
I had
off.
to run over.
Oh, really? You guys? Oh.
I ran over here.
That's weird.
I don't know.
No, it's based on permissions, so.
Oh, okay. So you have to be like admin.
You don't have the teleport.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, there's one set of permissions that let you teleport, and then the other you can just go into the camp, but you go back to wherever you got into.
Got it.
Alright, don't trust us with teleporters, I get it.
Yeah. Can't be letting you guys have that, sorry.
Alright,
Not
but
trusted.
can we talk about these flat apples here?
Yeah,
What's
the
up
apples are a little. So like, I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story about the apple crate that was literally half of the polygon budget for the entire fucking scene.